Alright, sitting in the sun. I got out of it between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m., so that's pretty nice. I'm trying to just stay out of the sun, but also sit comfortably in my car here. There's no trees to block the sun for me, so this car is taking the beating of its life again. Well, not of its life, it's taking a beating, a sun beating. I would describe my skin as being shade tolerant, sun intolerant. Alright. Where was I last year? I'm pretty sure I was in Idaho City, Idaho last year. And it was worse. It was worse in Idaho City. I did have more access to shade, but the heat was just even more unbearable. The sun would just fry the inside of my car, and I had to roll my windows up all the way early to keep the mosquitoes out. Those mosquitoes were something else. Couldn't handle them very well. But here it's not bad. Those mosquitoes don't survive very well here. It's just a swampy marsh. They have plenty of opportunities, but it's like a swampy marsh all along the Bay Coast. So there are some. I don't know where they're living. It'd be nice if the creatures could get them, but yeah, 'cause like I killed 2 mosquitoes this morning that had blood. I don't know where I got bit. I probably got all kinds of so many welts on me that I can't decipher which is from the mosquito. But yeah, I did kill 2 separate ones this morning with blood inside. They just had trouble escaping. And in the daylight with my windows up, they were easy to kill. So that's nice. It's nice to at least know that they're dead. But yeah, this heat is something else. Just trying to block it and have wind flow, roll down the windows, open up the doors, and it's actually manageable. It would not be manageable in Idaho City. Even in Idaho City, Boise, it'd be impossible. It gets so hot. I looked at the temperature though. It's the same temperature right now. It's actually cooler around Boise by 2 degrees. But you gotta look at the ocean factor, alright? I think it takes longer for it to cool down at night for Boise. It might be ramping up. I gotta look at the forecast, but it's hot today. It was surprisingly warm last night. And that's when I slept on a picnic table for a little bit. I used a jacket, and I was surprised how close I was to just wanting to remove the jacket for sleeping outside overnight. So that was an interesting experience. I don't usually do that. And then when I slept on after sleeping on the picnic table, my hip was actually feeling a little changed. Like it was like weird on the left side in the rear part. It's been a common problem where I've constantly had to like readjust my hip back in the place, back in the position, and it really felt it after sleeping on that picnic table. I suspect that in a way, sleeping on flat ground is very beneficial for me, and that it readjusted my hip in a positive way that my body wasn't used to. I've been kind of morphing into a body shape for sleeping on a car seat. I don't think that's very healthy. I mean, it's a very gradual change to my body. But every so often, if I could realign, it feels like a realignment, sleeping on a nice hard surface. It's best if I can weightlift, that way my muscles are nice and tight, and just sleeping on a hard surface is so welcoming, but I haven't been able to do any working out. I'd really like. I've been thinking about getting bars on top of my car. I mean, that'd be too expensive to do. It would be a GoFundMe project. Get some bars on top of my car, and then that way I could wrap suspension trainer around the bars, and then that would be such quick access for a suspension training exercise. In a parking lot like this, it's kind of quiet. I could just quick set it up, because originally I've been putting it through this whole car from the door to door. That's too much work. I don't even do it. But if I could make the access easier, the anchor point easier, then I'd be more willing to set it up quick, just to at least get a chest stretch out or something, and then fold it up and go.